Hello, hello, and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. It is back to school time, and therefore it means that I'm not in school, but I love back to school supplies. So sometimes different companies come out with some new things, and so I wanted to show you a couple of new things that I picked up at the store when I was there. And I went to Target, I went to Walmart, I went to Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree was super picked over, so I don't have anything from there, but I do have a few little things from Walmart and Target that I just wanted to share with you, just in case you were interested. So I have a swatch card here, of some of the, and I have the receipts so that you know how much everything is. I have a swatch card here that is just a sheet of paper, and just wanted to swatch out some of the stuff that I'm going to show you so that you know what it looks like, so you'll get a little sneak peek at some of the pretty stuff that we're going to see. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing I actually don't have swatched. These are PaperMate Flair pens, and I didn't open them because I wanted to show them to you in the package, but I have been dying to open this pack. These are the PaperMate Flair. These are the bold tip pens, and I saw someone feature some of these recently. It wasn't a coloring channel, but I think it was like just a regular YouTube channel that I listened to, and someone had pointed these out, and I had seen them in the store. And I love felt tip pens to actually just write with. I use them a lot at work. I use them in my calendars and things like that. And so I thought these were interesting because they're actually like a bolder point, but I wanted to show them to you because I know that some people use felt tip pens for coloring. And I actually use like the Dyvicl 88s. Ooh, these are nice. I do actually use those on some of my coloring pages, and I don't have a regular one to show you like what the regular point is, but definitely let me scroll you in a little bit so you can see. This writes really smooth. It's kind of got a ball shaped point on it, and write my name so you can see it. Yeah, really cool. I like that. This one came in a nice package of some different colors. So I did see, I think they sold this pack of, how many is it, 6? And then I did see that there was a pack of, larger pack, like a pack of 10 or 12 or something like that. But I thought these were good because these were all colors that you could actually kind of like see and write with normally. So these will be coming with me in my work bag and coming to work because I will probably use these at work and not for coloring. But I just thought you might want to see these. Also, they don't bleed through paper. This is cardstock that I'm writing on, actually, FYI, but they don't bleed through paper. So that's really nice about the PaperMate mates as well. These actually might be nice for, I'm thinking these might be nice for like the Belba family books. Now that I think about it, like they make a bolder X, so these might be kind of nice. These actually could be used in coloring. I've got a thought. So yeah, PaperMate Flair, you have to make sure that you get the kind that specifically says, now that I have completely ripped this up, or maybe it says it right here, yes, on the front of the package it says bold tip. That is what you want, the bold tip ones, not just the regular PaperMate Flairs, because they are not the same, and then you're going to be really sad and disappointed that you got the wrong ones. All right, let's look at these next. These are the Sharpie S Notes. Now, these caught my attention because, I don't know. Number one, they look like permanent markers, but they're not permanent markers. And I'm missing one. Oh, no, I'm not. And I've been playing around with these just a little bit, but they kind of remind me of the Zebra mild liners. Oh, and I don't have my mild liners. I took them to work with me. But they claim to be perfect for notes, underlining, highlighting, or drawing. They are a no bleed and a versatile tip. So they are chisel tip, but they are versatile. And then, yeah, so quickly change between precise and broad lines. It does not say, but I'm pretty sure these are water markers, that they're water-based, and that they are not, I know they're not alcohol. They don't bleed through paper, so this is them. Up here, let me zoom you in. So this is kind of what they look like, and they don't bleed through paper, like, at all. And so let's take one out, shall we? Let's take out this like olive green looking one because I'm really curious like what color this is. So this is what the pen actually looks like itself. So it looks almost like a standard Sharpie. Really, it's got kind of a little like almost little teardrop looking thing on the top. Not sure why, but it says Sharpie S Note on it. When I open the pen, it has a nice, you know, obviously it caps like duh. Okay, so it's got a nice like little chisel on it, but the chisel point is slightly rounded. So actually it's fairly easy to like, you know, highlight if you want to highlight, but you can also write pretty precisely as well. So I actually really like these, and I got these specifically for a book because I was using my mild liners in that book and I was like, ooh, this actually works really nice. And let me get it for you so you can see what I want to use it for. And I want to use it for this book, this Relax in Color Inverted Mandala. This is the book by Sun Life Drawing, and it's got these like nice, you know, white lines and stuff. And I just figured, well, you could work really easily with these in there. And this one I did with my mild liners, but my mild liners are kind of starting to dry up. I use them really for work and for highlighting. And so I use mild liners in there. And then I saw the Sharpie S Notes and I was like, I could probably use these in here. And the great thing about this is it actually comes in like, I mean, the mild liners do too. They come in like a nice big variety pack. So this is 24 colors. And it doesn't have the color black. There's a gray and a dark gray, but there's some browns in here. There's some, you know, all the colors, all the things are in here. So there's actually not a lot of blues. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Yeah, there's really not that many blue colors in here. That's kind of interesting. You know, you're used to getting like a ton of greens and blues in packs. There's a lot of greens and teals. There's actually quite a bit of purple in here. So I kind of find it interesting that there's not really a lot of blues unless that's a blue and that's a blue. I don't know. Definitely lots of greens, definitely lots of yellows and oranges. So yeah, so we'll see. So this is the Sharpie S Note. Hopefully you didn't feel my phone just shaking because my husband was trying to call me. Tell him I will be right there, if you may. Or if you could, please. That would be great. I will give him a call back very shortly. I think I know what he's calling me about. Okay, so that is the Sharpie S Note. Oh, I'm not saying my prices, Lauren. Oh my gosh, what did I just show you? Okay, PaperMate Flair pens. The PaperMate Bold pens were on sale at Target for $6.49 for the pack of 5. These Sharpie S Notes, these bad boys, these were on sale for, I think they're these. I have 2 things that say highlighters on here, but I'm pretty sure it's the more expensive one because of how many are in here. This was on sale for $16.99 at Target when I picked it up. I will try to link down below in the description box the link to these on Amazon and all the stuff that I can find, because I know the Bold Tip PaperMate Flairs are on Amazon. I bet you most of these are on Amazon and they may be cheaper than what you see at Target. So take my price, go check it out on Amazon. Like I said, the links, my affiliate links are down below. You can go either use those or not if you don't want to. Totally up to you. But yeah, check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Or if they don't have the exact product, like sometimes it'll be like they don't have the 24 pack, but they have the 12 pack. I'll link something comparable if I can down below. Okay, let's talk about these. These are the next things on my list. These are they caught my attention because they're so beautiful. These are the Kirarich glitter highlighters with sparkling glitter ink. They are by Zebra. They come in this just very beautiful. I'm a little feisty today. I just had coffee. Pack of 5 that you can see here. They are do they shake? They feel like they've got like liquid in them, but they are really nice. They have a little label. Let's scroll in just a little bit. They got a little label on them. They say Zebra. There's even, I think, a color name on here. It does say they are water-based pigment ink. They are water resistant and acid free, and then a whole bunch in French that I don't understand. And there is a teeny tiny little print here that this is the color green, in case you could not tell that this was green. This is green. Okay. Swatches. Where? Yes, here, these right here. These are the swatches of the glitter highlighters. You can definitely tell that they are water-based ink, and I just say that because I can just tell because they are a little streaky. I will try to move my without knocking my drink over and getting like just everything in the way. Try to get some more light so you can just see the pretty sparkle. These are super sparkly. I think they are, there's not a silver glitter. I think it's the actual glitter color of the marker itself. So like the blue has a blue glitter in it. The pink has a pink glitter in it. They are, I would say, the interesting thing about these, when you open them, you can see on these, they are a chisel nib, and they are a little scratchy. So you do kind of have to go over some spots sometimes. Like they're not like, so let me just do like a one swipe here. Okay, can you maybe see a little bit how there's like more ink on the outside here than more ink on the inside? And what's interesting is like when you actually press down, it's like the nib goes down a little bit, almost like a paint marker, which is interesting. And I can definitely see liquid in here. So I don't know, these might be worth like shaking up a little bit. Yeah, now that I do them more and more, they're a little bit better. And they do take a little bit of dry time. But oh my gosh, are these not beautiful? For like fairy wings or the sky, or I mean, just these like beautiful pastel-y looking colors with some glitter. Like how hard is it to find pastels with glitter? Like it is almost impossible. And they're water-based, so you can use them on, you know, double-sided sheets of paper, and oh my gosh, like just the possibilities are just endless. I'm trying to stay in frame of these, so I have no idea if you can see the shine and the sparkle, but I can, and oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I only saw these in a pack of 5. Those of you who are much smarter and know a lot more about coloring than me may know whether or not these are available in other colors, and they may be available in a wider range of colors, but these are fantastic. These were $9.99 for the set of 5. So these were expensive little suckers. So for a set of 5, they're about $2 a piece. So pretty expensive, and they are small. I mean, they're smaller than a pen. So here's like a PaperMate Flair pen, and this is the Kirarich. There's probably a better way to say that. Kirarich. I don't know. By Zebra, the glitter highlighters. So, ooh, is this cap on all the way? I guess so. Are they all like that? They're all like that. So, yeah, so these are pretty neat and pretty cool. At first, when I started playing with them, I was like, oh my gosh, they're super like scratchy and I don't like them. But I do really like them now that I have played around with them and looked at them. Okay. Next thing, last thing that I got from Target. So Mondo Llama seems to be a new like crafting and supply brand by Target. People have shown before their alcohol markers, that they sell alcohol markers, they sell various paints, they sell all sorts of types of pens. I think they even sell like calligraphy pens and things like that, like things similar to like Tombows and stuff like that. So this is their own like Target brand. This I found in the school supply section, but they also had them in just the regular like Mondo Llama section. They actually have a section in my Target now that's right by where all the pens and markers and stuff are, a section for the Mondo Llama brand. They even sell I was there and I almost took a picture of it, these like paint by sticker posters that they have and stuff too. So they seem to be dipping, Target seems to be dipping into the you know, crafting stuff. And so these are the glitter paint markers, and they appealed to me because I loved just the array of colors when I saw them in the package, and I've already torn the package up because I was so excited about them. And they are like paint markers, but they're bigger than like a Posca pen. Like these are pretty hefty. Like here's a regular like alcohol marker. Here's a Cali art marker, and I mean they're almost the size of a Cali art marker. They're pretty big. So they're a pretty good size. You do have to shake them. They are paint markers, and so I just wanted to see what they were like. What I look for in a paint marker, I have 2 different kinds of paint markers. I have some regular opaque paint markers. They dry matte. They're what you need in certain situations. They are the Magic Fly acrylic paint markers. You guys may have heard me talk about these. These are fantastic. If you're looking for a matte paint marker, this is where I would suggest. They have a super fine nib. They have kind of the regular, kind of what you think of with a standard Posca pen. And these are, just regular matte paint. These, I wanted something too because paint glitter markers are great because a lot of times I'm adding glitter to stuff, and it's like, it's nice to have the pigment with it and not have to have it separately. So here is what these puppies look like, and I'm very, very happy with these. So these are the glitter paint markers, and this is the variety of different colors. Oh yeah, oh yeah, look at that under the light, like how you can see that. Now this is the actual paint, and every single one is mixed with silver glitter. Okay, so if you're not a silver glitter fan, you're not going to like these. And sometimes people like if I look over here, this is the glitter of the actual color mixed in with the color of the marker. So it's blue with blue, purple with purple, and it gives a little more like subtle effect, or more of a iridescent-y looking ish effect. This one truly is just silver over the paint color, so it's just a lot of glitter and a lot of added shine. But man, so it has more of a, I guess, metallic look to it than you know, than if it had the glitter that was matching the actual paint color. But gosh, they're absolutely stunning and absolutely beautiful. I did not test like how opaque these are and whether or not they go over black. I probably should test that. Do I have a Sharpie? I sure do. I sure do. Okay, let's not get stuff all over my desk here. I'm just going to, one thing that's always interesting about, and all I have is a fine point Sharpie. Excellent, Lauren. Is how opaque they are and how much they go over like a line, because sometimes you're looking for different stuff. Sometimes you really want a marker that can just cover it all and just be extremely opaque, and then you want something that's a little more sheer. Honestly, what I want for these is I want these to be slightly more sheer. Let's pick the pink, just because. Okay, so let's look at how well they layer over lines. Like, can you still see the line work underneath the paint? One thing I'll say too is these dry pretty quickly. Okay, so what do you think? I feel like I can still see the black line, which I'm very excited about. So what that means is, like, if you go over line work with these, let's try to get the light really, like, just really shining on it. If you go over line work on these, is that you're still going to be able to see the line through it, which is honestly what I like. For glitter markers, I don't know that I really want them to be extremely opaque. So I am very, very happy with that. I'm very, very happy. Okay. All right. So those guys... Sorry, let's zoom back out. Wow, I hope this doesn't like make you nauseous, all this that I'm doing. These guys, the Mondo Llama glitter paint markers, the set of 10. These guys were $10. So this is about $1 a pen. So definitely by far the most expensive thing like per marker that I got are the Kirarich. So these are $1 a piece. The PaperMate, no. Yeah, the PaperMates are probably the next most expensive thing I got. These guys were $6.49, so these are slightly over $1 a piece. Then we go to the S Note, maybe. Yeah, the S Notes were $16.99. Oh no, so this was probably the next most expensive thing because these were $1 a piece, the Mondo Llamas. And then the best for your value is going to be the Sharpies. This was a 24 set, and they were $16.99, so they were less than $1 a piece. So just so you know, like, what you get your money for and what you get your value from. But the Mondo Llama, I'm somewhat impressed with because I feel like it's a fairly, for crafting supplies, I feel like it's a fairly affordable line. Like, it wasn't anything overtly expensive. I will tell you, if you are on the hunt for crayons, so you guys asked me a lot about crayons. I did not, I was tempted, but I did not buy any more. This is the 96 set of crayons that I use for all of my shading purposes. They had these at Target. They had the 120 set, which I thought had some repeating colors, but actually I don't think that it does now that I looked at the box. These were there, so go pick up you some crayons if you want some crayons. All right, let's move on. Actually, you know what? We're going to take a pause for just a second. You won't know that it's a pause. My husband called me again, so let me see what he needs. I'm going to be right back. Okay, good news. my AC guy is on the way. Our AC is a little bit on the fritz, so my husband was going to tell me that he was on the way. Okay, let's move on to my Walmart supply, and if I have to pause again, it's because my AC guy is here. But just to show you what I got from Walmart, I didn't get very many things, but I wanted to show you what I did get. The first thing is I got this 12-pack of stencils. I love these stencils. These are the Folkart Stencils, and so it comes with a nice, just lovely variety of patterns and stuff that you can see here. I really don't use stencils that have words or alphabet or anything like that, but I do use stencils that have patterns. I love them with my Distress inks and Distress oxides. So I got those. They come on these sheets. They're, I mean, they're nice. They're somewhat flimsy, but they're actually sturdier than the Dollar Tree ones, so it's a little bit of an upgrade for me. All right, next and most importantly I got these guys, these bad boys, and I actually ordered the rest of the set off of Amazon because I've already used them and like them so much. These are the Dragonfly Glaze. These are acrylic paints, but they leave kind of a glossy glaze. So they're really clear, but they have an iridescent glitter in them. So iridescent meaning that they're color changing and that they shift from color to color. So they're like multiple colors. So this one here in this bottle is gold, red, and violet. So there is a little bit of a, you know, kind of shows kind of what it is on top. This one is blue, green, and gold shift. They have, I think, like 3 other colors, and then one that I ordered on Amazon is like all colors, so it's kind of like it shows rainbow. But I want to show you what these look like. So in my swatch here, this one, and you can kind of see it already, this is the green gold one. So that is this one, green, gold, blue, green, gold, and then this one is the other one, which is the gold, red, and violet. So I mean, you can see like the I don't know how well you can see that, but the page doesn't, I mean, the color doesn't really necessarily represent the bottle very well, but definitely I am picking up from this a lot of green on this one and a lot of like pink, purpley, kind of cool tone violet on that one. I did also just lay down some alcohol marker and just put the 2 different ones over it. So this bottom row is the green over these 4 colors, and this top one is that kind of purpley violet color, just so you can kind of see it. But I absolutely love this. I mean, for mermaids, fairies, all of that kind of stuff. And these are the stencils. Again, I'm sorry, I'm really bad about this. The stencils were $2. The 12 stencils, this was $2.97. These each were $3.77. I will actually tell you there is a 4-pack that they sell on Amazon that I will link down below. That I think is like they're about $5 a paint. So they are definitely cheaper at Walmart than getting them on Amazon. I think you could even buy them individually on Amazon as well. So just keep a lookout for the prices and stuff on these. I mean, definitely these paints are going to last me like a really, really, really long time with how little I'm going to use them on a page. But I want to show you, I did already put them over a page. I had finished a page in here this month, and I added this over it. I added the blue, green, gold shift, and I wanted to see how it looked on Fairy Wings. So here was one thing, and this is part of the reason that I was so interested in these. So I did this very first one to start, and I used stickles. I love stickles, which are just glitter glue over these, but you can see how like patchy that looks. It's beautiful. Like, I love the iridescent colors and the colors of it, but it's really patchy, and the pages kind of start to bubble up a little bit because you have to use quite a bit of the glitter glue, and it just doesn't look as smooth. I don't know if maybe you would take a paintbrush with stickles and stuff and it would look a little bit better, but then you get all the glue all over your paintbrush and have to clean that out. I don't know. So here was the, whoops, I'm just dropping stuff on the floor now. Here was the second one that I did. This is with alcohol marker and crayon. And I put it, actually, in the Fairy Wings are just crayon. So I put this over crayon, and do you see how beautiful that is? It's stunningly beautiful. I love iridescence. Like, if you can't tell with my nails that are also iridescent, that like change colors, I love iridescent things. And so I thought this was absolutely stunning. It was super fast, super easy. It dries nicely. It doesn't take too long to dry. You do still have to wait a little bit, but I mean, maybe 10 minutes I waited because I put a pretty thin coat of it over the Fairy Wings. And oh my gosh, it's just packed with iridescent glitter. It's just packed, and it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, so I'm really, really, really happy with those paints, and we'll be getting the rest of those. So really that is all that I purchased for my haul. We'll kind of just do a little recap here. The Dragonfly paints, the stencils, the glitter markers, and I highly recommend all of these things. I would say if there was one thing I was slightly disappointed in, I would say it was probably the glitter highlighters, that they're just not totally consistent. When I swipe them across the page, the ink kind of gathers in one area. But I love the pastel colors of these, and they're packed with glitter, and so they're beautiful. So I will definitely use these. And everything else, actually, I was very impressed at how nice everything turned out. So I will link everything that I can down below in the description box. I want to thank you for joining me on my journey through coloring supplies today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Enjoy your time, and getting back into gear with school. So we'll talk again soon. I've babbled on long enough. See you later. Bye.